What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. We got my Ferrari red 440 right here. Today I'm gonna be going over some mods that I've done, and we're also gonna be taking it for a drive, give you guys a little POV video of my 600 horsepower 440i. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me, gotta make more long form content. So I'll be doing that in today's video. But before we go on a drive, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some things about my car, everything I've done, and yeah. My car is wrapped Ferrari red, underneath is Glacier silver, and you'll see when I open up the engine bay. Now it is a 2019 440i xDrive Grancoupe. It's got the V58 engine with the automatic transmission, 8-speed ZF. So originally I got the car wrapped Bayside blue, and it was nice, but I actually really wanted this color originally. I had this wrap back in April, so I was able to get it done not too long ago. You can see basically all the trim pieces, I went with gloss black instead of the typical carbon fiber, as well as the diffuser, which I do need to fix. It doesn't fit right sometimes. It's just hard to get it right, but I got this little trim piece off eBay, gloss black, as well as the side skirt extensions. I got the roof wrapped gloss black. I got these gloss black mirror caps, as well as a front lip. Now, usually the front lip I have is just the M Performance style with the bottom part, but unfortunately it broke off. But whenever I get another one, I'll put that back on, and then I'm also gonna have this portion wrapped Ferrari red, and then I'll leave the lip part gloss black, because I kind of like how the front bumper looks whenever it's fully, one color and not with these little pieces on the side. So the wheels I'm running, they are just Apex VS 5RS's. Now the wheel setup I actually got, the fronts are 19x9s and the rears are 19x10s, and the offset, the rear is ET40 and the front is ET30. This wheel setup is actually the exact same as the genuine BMW 437M wheels that come on the M3, M4, and other M cars as well. Yeah, so they're actually the same exact spec as these 437M wheels on this BMW M4. So pretty crazy. I have this literally within walking distance to show example. So my wheels on my car could literally just go on these and look exactly the same fitment wise. This M4 right here is getting paint corrected. You can see shit looks brand new. So fire. But let's go ahead and open up the engine bay so I can kind of show you guys, the main crucial mods. My interior is very dirty, by the way, but it's okay. So yeah, you'll see it's wrapped underneath. You got all this silver stuff still showing, but it don't even matter for real. The car's wrapped. But here's what we got. So I have an upgraded turbo. It's the Dynamic Autowerkz 6969. I got it from Beamer Network, and honestly, it is freaking awesome. The spool is pretty quick. Everyone was always saying, oh, you're gonna have so much turbo lag. Not really though, actually, because it spools up pretty quick. So I also got just the MST Intake, but I also got this Pro Ram filter. It's a little bit bigger filter, so if you're upgraded turbo, it's pretty crucial you get a bigger filter, because the MST Intake itself is actually really good for flow. Just, the stock filter that they give you isn't as good. But this I also got from Beamer Network. And then you can also see right here, it says it. I got this charge pipe from Beamer Network. So not only am I pushing way more boost with this turbo, around almost 30 PSI on E40, you need to add more fueling. So I got this Dorch DS25 high pressure fuel pump. Also got it from Beamer Network. Probably one of the best high pressure fuel pumps you can get for the B58. So that's what I got. But yeah, so 440 sits pretty good on these Apex wheels. I'm lowered on KW V2 Coilovers. You can see I got the KW V2 Coilovers springs. And then I also got this Valvetronic Muffler. That's basically a straight pipe when this valve is open right here. The KW V2 coilovers, they're probably the best coilovers on the market, honestly, for F3X cars. I got the height really dialed in how I want it. And I also got SPL Endlinks, because if you don't know, when you lower your BMW, your sway bar Endlinks, the stock ones, will actually not work as good with the stock sway bar, because whenever you change the height, that end link is going to be a different size, and it's putting tension on that sway bar, which is reducing the efficiency. So my adjustable end links, I was able to get them adjusted. So basically at this normal ride height, they're not being affected. There's no tension. So as soon as I make a turn, the sway bar is getting the full effectiveness. Now I got just normal black interior but it also has like the, I guess the extended leather type stitching on the seats. And then I also installed these ambient lighting on the doors and just all the trim pieces. It's really nice, honestly. Like, I got it right now, it's set at red, so it just matches like the paint of the car. So I got the ambient lighting just set on red to match the wrap. But yeah, so the car, Valvetronic muffler with the Catless downpipe and both resonators deleted, so it sounds pretty good. And I'll go ahead and start it up for you guys so you guys can hear it. So I'm gonna start it with the valves closed, and then I'll open it and you'll hear when it's open. I'll do a couple light revs so you guys can kind of hear how it sounds once the idle kind of goes down, so you can hear the pops as well. So yeah, you can hear it sounds really good. And the pops I actually have set on are like, I don't even have MHD burbles turned on. It's just my custom tune that I have with the turbo. So I'm not gonna turn them on or off because whatever it's set at, I really like, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. But yeah, this car treated me well so far. But now we're gonna go for a drive and kind of show you guys what we're working with. So you see I got the exhaust set as like the OEM. So basically like when I'm in comfort, it'll stay closed. When I go to sport, it'll open. Or I can force open or force close, but keep it an OEM. And then right here is my ethanol content. So right now I got, it says E42, but really it's like one tick down. So I'm at like E41, which is within 4% of the range you want to be whenever you're like on a custom flex tune. So basically it's E40. All right, so let's go. This car, for having KW V2 coilovers and the adjustable Endlinks, it handles very well, so I'm super happy with it. If I put it in sport, it'll open the valves. And we'll go ahead and do a pull because the car is warm, so. Yeah, this thing freaking moves. Like, holy. So with my custom tune, I basically asked the tuner to keep the torque down because on the Gen 1 V58s, the transmissions kind of limit you, honestly. The engine's built very strong, but the transmission just, it can't handle too much torque, you know, especially like if you're gonna shift into 6 full boost, you might as well just buy a new transmission because it's cooked at that point. But yeah, 600 horsepower, something slight, just on 40% ethanol. And it's just like, it's just too much fun, honestly. Holy, this thing is just absolutely insane. Ever since I upgraded the turbo as well, like the exhaust just sounds so much deeper and louder. Obviously because I'm pushing more boost, but I mean, it's just, it's a beast. Damn, bro, I just revved at the cop and he just hit a fucking Yui. Watch, he's about to light me up. Watch. That's crazy, bro. This cop just turned past me and I saw him hit a U-turn, so I'm probably cooked. I bet he comes and try to keep up and pull me over, maybe. For what? Probably my tint. I got low tint, so it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, radar's going off right now. I have it muted. This cop definitely on some BS. We're gonna see if we catch him pulling me over. We'll see though. He hit the U-turn so hard. Oh shit. Low-key not trying to get a ticket though, so hopefully he's not on some BS, you know. I mean, I guess I did a little light rev, but it was nothing crazy, so. As of right now, I'd say I'm a law-abiding citizen, but hopefully these cars behind me don't kind of like get out of the way, because then once he catches up, it's game over. I mean, there's always something he can get me for, but right now there's only one car in between us, so we might be cooked. I think I keep going straight and hope this light turns red. That is the goal. Yup. Perfect, just like that. I think we might be good. Unless he just runs the light, we'll see. No, he's turning left. Okay, he was on some BS. We're good. See, I was stressing. I'm not gonna lie. I was stressing. Oh, shit. That was crazy. I could change this color too. My ambient lighting. But I put on blue. Yeah, why not? See, blue looks kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie. I usually keep it on red, but blue looks fire too. I wish this portion was open. This Frankie Martin's right here. One time, this gate right here was not closed on like an empty day, and I went and got some pics on the turf because I was like, why not? You know, I want to make more videos like this, just, you know, just me driving the car, talking about what I see. It's not every day where you see someone with a big turbo 440i making videos. I feel like it's not as common, at least the Grancoupe, you know. So I think this would be pretty entertaining for you guys. Bro, why is everyone turning left? God damn. Audi action. Hopefully I don't got to cut this video too short. It gets dark at like 5 o'clock now, which kind of blows, not gonna lie. But that's how it's been the past 23 years of my life, so no point in complaining, I guess. My burble settings though are just absolutely insane. Like, I wish I could mimic them and give you guys the settings, but I don't know what they are. I guess I forgot to mention my transmission is custom tuned by Rod Sutphin. It's pretty important you guys get a custom trans tune if you're gonna get a big turbo, because you want to make sure you're not like shifting too fast, or I don't know the whole full ins and outs of it, but I just know you tell your custom tuner what you have and what your setup is, and he'll get it dialed in for you. So yeah, once I kind of get to like 60 miles of range, maybe even 70, I don't push the car anymore, because I don't want to have like a fuel crash while I'm like 5,000 RPMs, because that would not be good for the engine. You do not want to lean out a piston or lean out a rod or whatever the term is. Forgive me, but you know. This thing just absolutely eats. Yo, hold up. like 55 degrees out, so boost weather is definitely there. But we have like no gas. Well, it says I have over a quarter tank, so I obviously have gas, but I think the way it's reading is based off how I'm driving. I just hit 50,000 miles, unfortunately. I mean, it is what it is, you know. Cars are meant to be driven, so it is what it is. All right, well, it's getting a little too dark, so that might be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna do more videos like this because I know these are entertaining. Just watching someone drive a fast car, it's pretty cool. So I'll see you guys in the next one.